Ang budget briefing ng Office of the Vice President pinagpaliban ho ng House Committee on Appropriations matapos na magpadala ng hindi ho matataas na opisyal. Si Vice President Sara naman nangakong dadalo na sa susunod na budget deliberations. Yan sa pag-uulat po ni Bomboana Lisoberano.
Ipinagpaliban ng House Appropriations Committee ang budget briefing ng Office of the Vice President ngayong araw matapos mabatid na ang mga dadalo ay hindi mga matataas na opisyal. Hindi sumipot ang Chief of Staff ni Vice President Sara Duterte na si Attorney Zuleika Lopez. Ayon kay Palawan Representative Jose Alvarez, House Appropriations Committee Vice Chairperson, na sumulat ang Office of the Vice President sa panel kung saan si Office of the Vice President Assistant Secretary Limuel Ortonio ang dadalo para depensahan ang budget ng Office of the Vice President para sa fiscal year 2026. Pero giit ni Alvarez, batay sa practice ng Kamara, dapat head of agency, Chief of Staff or Undersecretary level official ang dadalo sa budget briefing. Bago magtanghali kanina, kinumpirma ng Office of the Vice President na dadalo sa budget briefing sa susunod na linggo sa Martes si Vice President Sara Duterte. Ang panukalang spending plan ng Office of the Vice President para sa 2026 budget ay nasa 902 million pesos. Nasa 21% ang increase nito mula sa 744 million budget ngayong 2025. Pakinggan natin ang pahayag ni Representative Jose Alvarez.
Of the Vice President na she will attend by next week. So, 3 araw lang ang meron tayo next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Therefore, since meron silang hearing sa Senado on Monday, Tuesday ang napili nila. So, ganun po ang istorya. That's why, for the record, the invitation to attend the budget hearing of the Office of the Vice President was addressed to the Honorable Vice President Sara Duterte with attention to Undersecretary Zuleika Lopez, Chief of Staff, respectfully inviting the Vice President or a duly authorized representative and the senior officials of the OVP. And after this, before 12 o'clock, I was assured that the Vice President will be present herself on Tuesday. So, knowing that,
Samantala, nagkaroon din ng debate sa pagdinig kanina kaugnay sa parliamentary courtesy na ibibigay sa Office of the Vice President. Isang tradisyon na pumoprotekta sa mga matataas na opisyal sa matinding pagtatanong sa budget hearing. Pero ayon kay Representative Erice ng Caloocan, ang House Senior Deputy Minority Leader, nakahanda sana siyang magmosyon na bigyan ng parliamentary courtesy pag-present si Vice President Sara Duterte. Sa panig naman ni Representative Isidro Ungab ng Davao, sinabi nito na nararapat lamang bigyan ng parliamentary courtesy ang Office of the Vice President, lalo at ginagawa na ito sa nakalipas. Pakinggan natin ang naging pahayag ni Representative Isidro Ungab.
A higher position of government. Kumbaga sa layman's interpretation, it is really, I would say, awkward for a member of Congress to question a higher officer directly. Pero pagdating doon sa floor, pwede because question will be congressman to congressman. That's really the rationale on here. But there were instances when the higher official or the co-equal official, like the Vice President, waived his or her parliamentary, I would say, parliamentary courtesy or parliamentary.
Dismayado naman si ACT Teachers Party List Representative Antonio Tino sa hindi pagsipot ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa budget briefing dahil marami sanang dapat sagutin ang pangalawang Pangulo na mga isyu. Tungkol naman ni Tino sa pangako ni Vice President Sara Duterte na dadalo na sa budget briefing sa susunod na linggo, sinabi niya, to see is to believe. Pakinggan natin ang tugon ni ACT Teachers Party List Representative Antonio Tino.
So, again, sabi ko nga, nagpapahayag ang kinatawang ito ng lubos na pagkadismaya na hindi pa rin nagbabago ang Vice Presidente sa labas, no, sa media, panayang pahayag na handa siyang ipagtanggol ang kanyang budget at wala siyang tinatago, no, at handang humarap sa proper venue. Sa kaso po ng budget proposal for 2026, wala pong ibang proper venue kung hindi ang committee ito. No, kaya
Thank you.
again, lubos na pagkadismaya at sinabi ng ating Vice Chair na magpapakita raw ang Vice Presidente mismo sa Tuesday. Na, well, para sa akin, to see is to believe. No? So, hintayin natin yan.
Si ACT Teachers Party List Representative Antonio Tino. Mula sa Kamara, Bombo Anali Montaño Soberano nag-uulat. And this is Bombo Radio Philippines, the #1 and most trusted source of news and information. Basta Radio, Bombo!
For the most trusted source of news and information, visit our website at www.bomboradio.com. Follow us on Bombo Radio mobile app, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Like, share, and stay connected. Anytime, anywhere.